before this video starts, I just want to let you know that I am now on the Twitter sphere and Instagrammy thingy under the usernames EVManUK. So if you're on there, please subscribe or follow or whatever the hell it is that you do with those two things, and I might even see you soon. Hi guys, a few weeks ago I went down south to see my brother, to do the video with James Cook and to do the Camp Leaf video, but whilst I was down there I was also getting interviewed by the BBC. That's right, the British Broadcasting Corporation, the ones with BBC One, BBC Two, iPlayer and all that, wanted to talk to me! Now they wanted to use a short clip of one of my YouTube videos, the one where I got iced, in a programme that they were doing on BBC Inside Out London, because it's a regional show, so there's Yorkshire, London, South East, North West, all that sort of stuff. So this is the BBC Inside London show. Now obviously they had to get permission to use the video, and whilst I was talking to him he mentioned that it'd be nice to do a piece to camera. Now of course I live in Yorkshire and this is a London piece, so it'd been a significant trip. So I did the great thing that all blokes do and justified it by doing other things whilst I was down there. Let's face it, it's not every day you get to go on the BBC. Now, I like to think of this as my 5 minutes of fame, but in reality it's probably closer to 15 seconds of fame than 5 minutes. I knew in the video that they were talking to quite a few other people, Uber, taxi drivers, TfL and all them, but I thought I might get at least a little bit more than the bit I'm in. Unfortunately, and I kind of knew this was coming, I'm not having a go. If Mark, if you're watching this, I knew this was going to happen. A couple of weeks after that, Uber lost their licence for London, of course, and a significant portion of this part of the programme was shifted to that. So it basically meant that the small bit I had before was even smaller. So unfortunately, yes, the only bit I'm in, basically, is the bit about the icing video, which is unfortunate for me, but you know, I knew it was going to happen. Mark was a very nice guy, and it'd be nice to see kind of how it's done, I suppose. One thing that was quite funny is, due to continuity, we wanted to just drive around the same streets, basically going left, 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 just keeping on going around in circles. Now, as I said, we were doing this for probably a good hour, hour and a half in the car, and it got to the point where people who were living on these streets were basically standing outside their door, kind of going, "Why is that car driving around and around?" I'd love to know what they thought we were doing. This Nissan Leaf just going round and round and round and round over and over again with cameras pointing at us. So anyway, this is it. This is my, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds of fame. Don't blink.
On petrol and diesel car sales after 2040.
There I am. That's
I
me.
want to know
I'm getting
whether
in the
this
car.
great global city has a
car.
master plan to plug
gone.
in.
As many as 1 in 4
Let's skip ahead a
would
bit
be
now.
carbon.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And sparks fly
That's the
as
video.
the petrol heads block charge points.
It's the charging base for the electric cars.
There's a massive chuffing sign.
Andy has been iced.
ICE stands for internal combustion engine, a normal car if you like, blocking an electric charge point. It's just like me parking this at a petrol pump and then walking off. You wouldn't do it.
There we go. So that's it. That's me. That's my career in the BBC. Now, of course, I'm thinking that I'll need an agent, someone to answer the calls from I'm a Celebrity and things like that. I mean, do we need to do YouTube anymore? I've been on the BBC, for crying out loud. I'll put the direct link to the iPlayer programme itself in the description below. So I'd love to know what you thought of the programme. Not me in it, I mean the programme itself, because as far as the standard general media goes, it wasn't actually too bad at all. I was quite impressed from what it could have been. Places like the Daily Mail and co have a tendency just to pick a headline like "The world will end" or "The power grid will collapse," all that sort of stuff, and then just run with that. This was actually quite nice in some bits where they've pointed out that the council doesn't do anything to block or to stop people getting iced. They interviewed several people for what is a very, very short programme on a subject that could take hours to discuss on TV. I was actually quite impressed. There was only just one bit which made me go, ooh, and that was this bit here.
This growing demand for electric cars is worrying the national grid.
So in a nutshell, the worry is blowing the fuse on the street.
Yes, if we get lots and lots of EVs, there is a risk of that happening.
Even the National Grid said that there is a risk of that happening if a lot of ridiculously stupid people get involved and do stupid things and it's all unchecked. So that's the only thing I've picked apart on this video, and that will make people think who know nothing about electric cars that if enough people get it on their street, it's just going to cause problems. It isn't, because it won't be done like that. I'm not even going to go down there, to be honest. I've explained this too many times. I'm sick of doing it. So anyway, that's a very minor thing. The whole thing I thought was quite balanced. So yeah, it wasn't too bad for me. So there we go. Obviously my YouTube channel will be shutting down soon whilst I get the calls in from the various TV shows and celebrity things. But until that happens, I'll probably see you soon.